Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Winnie's Hole. Let's get an onslaught run going on here. Allies gain +1 spike each turn. Hostile enemies get a counter each turn, though. So it's going to have to be a stop hitting yourself style build. We get some spikes and everything. Let us get us started. I'm still addicted to this game. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Having a hard time putting it down. Let's see. Let's get going over here, shall we? We definitely want to get that duplicate block. Gather what we can for cells. Now, what's the west way? The best way to handle this after that? Good question. I don't really need the health so much, obviously. So I could get 2 blue. I could take this and then 1 more blue, but then I lose the health doing so, so it kind of doesn't matter. Could simply grab 1 blue, get that health back up to full. Oh, wait, I got the duplicate, so we're good. Okay. So let's grab the single block here, maybe. Do this. Do that. Whatever. Almost got everything in there. So we really want to build around the spikes best we can. We want things based on that. We also need defense, which the deck doesn't have, like, at all right now. After placing a virus block, inflict physical equal to number of tiles captured outside the brain board. Actions which inflict 2 or less physical become piercing. And heal 2 self-allies when an action is exhausted, which would only hit the barrier there, so that's not great. Physical damage in excess of the target's health gets inflicted to the creature behind. Also not great. Well, this has some built-in defense. It's not great, right? But if I capture an odd number, I get +1 shield. And it might just be like the teeny tiny bit that we need for the moment. Okay, I think we need a creature that will attack us. We do have, you know, our own little attacks here. They're all equal. Actually, you with the dirt piles should be fine. All right, you're dealing 3 to start. Our attacks here have aim too, which is interesting. So I'm going to attack the dirt piles, and since they don't attack back, I don't have to worry about the counter or anything, but you will always have counter on you now. Aha, so now we can do big spikes, baby. I am not really taking any damage because of pendulum. Let's go. But I don't want to kill you yet. I do not. Interesting. So how come I'm taking a damage here? Oh, because the preview will think I'm going to use my attack, which is aimable on you. Yeah, we really want to kill the dirt piles first. I'm willing to take damage to even make it happen, I'd say. If we can. That could be tough. No, I got neither of them. I meant to attack the one in the front. Italian mistake. Damn. Gain counter this turn. I mean, getting our own counter is obviously very nice. Nothing here around exhaust. It's a form of defense, basically, which I would otherwise not have. I believe you can counter a counter as well. That's my understanding, at least. We can upgrade or we can get a trait. You could kind of go either way. It would be nice to get there, but I don't know if that's going to happen realistically. Trying to think to myself here, though. So if we do that, yeah, there's really no... I don't think there's a way over there. Is there? A way over there, and then I can use either one of these 2 blocks in order to grab the duplicates? I don't see it. So I will not think about it any further. I'm still thinking about, do I want trade or something else? Not sure, actually. I'll do the upgrade. Pretty straightforward. It's probably the counter. Counter's really strong. We'll send back an attack from one foe right back at him. I don't really feel like I need more mutation, so I guess I'm going to take the one instance here where we can get another perk instead. An odd number. An odd number. Gain +1 adrenaline for each heal action captured, so I can get rid of these hearts, which don't have... You're not attacking this turn. I guess I'm going to push you. Does it matter? Doesn't really matter. The hearts do not counter since they are, I don't know, non-actionables or something like that, I guess you could say, right? And I can still use the hearts that they drop as long as this enemy is not attacking on the turn. The turn of. Let's redraw. Oh. Okay, that's fine though. We now have a counter, but it's on a turn where I don't need counter. Seems like I should just use this heal to get it off the board. I did not draw any counter. I can block for most of the damage and gain a lot of spike. I can even do this. I take 1 more damage and I deal 1 more damage if I do that. Doesn't really matter at that point probably, right? You are attacking. I'm trying to figure out why do I take a damage here? Not really sure. Not positive. That should be lethal. Lovely. Oh, right, because the pendulum. If we do an even number, it deals 1 damage. Start combat with 2 forceful. Inflict your spike amount on enemies pulled into the front position. Oh, that's interesting. And I haven't discovered this one either. Pulled into the front position. But this is knockback. So will it not work? Or will it count? I don't know. Maybe it will still work for whoever winds up in the front? I'm not really sure. We really want the ad here, no doubt. No doubt about. Not certain what the best way to grab it is. I think that's going to be really important, though. Our health's okay. I don't think it's too big of a deal. Oh, this would be nice to grab. We get a lot of resources that way, right? Took some damage doing so, but whatever. Whatever, I say. I didn't really get over there, but I don't think it's a big deal. We'll just grab the 1 max health. We should be fine. Okay. Repeat is very nice. I'm going to put it on a spike, actually. We don't really have anything to make instant interesting yet, but maybe someday. I think we just make one of these pieces longer, right? So we can capture all 4. Now, the hare starts with a bunch of counter. The owl should be easier. Should be easier. Should be. Winnie, I can heal your lump. Sounds kind of weird. Guess you can't counter a counter, because I'm gaining counter. I'm still taking 1 damage, too, which is a bit confusing. Huh. Violence has no place here. However, if I trigger counter when I already have spikes, they will take the spike damage. So this kind of works out in its own way, right? I'm not attacking if I do that. I'm only dealing 1 damage with spike. Oh, that's because when I deal the damage, it's before I even have spikes. Well, either way, I don't take damage, so I deal 1, I guess. They're laughing at Owl. Enough! Okay. Dealing 4. Kind of annoying. I think I redraw and just make sure we get this, honestly. Now, it's going to force me... If I don't attack, I don't take any damage. You should probably take it slow. Then, here, I would imagine. I'm going to deal 1. But that way... Well, if I only do 3, I don't take the damage. And I practically deal more? Which is confusing. Which is very confusing. Sometimes, like, my mind can't really wrap around exactly what we're doing. Like, how I'm achieving some things. Don't redraw, because I really want to make sure we get the maneuver this turn, I was thinking, yeah. There we go. Is that what it's called, maneuver? Oh, doesn't that also pull? No, I'm crazy. It doesn't pull. Thought it did. I thought it did. What if I attack the little fella in the back instead here, actually? I'm taking 1 if I do that, taking 0 if I do that. Give someone more friends. That's okay. Nice and slow. Need to get our counter back. There it is. I took 1 damage, but that's okay. Probably could have reduced that. Grain bros? Grain bros? Bro grain? What do we got here now? Start combat with rumble. I don't really gain much defense, sadly. Although I do get it from pendulum, I suppose. Much shield. It's interesting. Start each turn with +1 counter. I mean, it's a very, very good perk. But I don't know if counter is really that good for us. +1 rage if you have more shield than in rage at the end of the turn. Well, we're not really gaining shield either, so that doesn't seem good. I was looking for something around spike for fun. Gain +1 serration each time you take 3 or more unblocked physical. On taking unblocked physical, gain 2 spike. We'll take Thorny Touch. We'll take Thorny Touch, thank you. Now then. Now then. Now then. Okay. I think I'm just going to cut across here. Suck everything in. Now, I wonder where it's actually going to send me here, because I'm not sure. I have a single block. Could make use of potentially. I don't think it's really going to help, though. Well, I can make sure that we go to the upgrade, which I think I want over the perk. So I'm just going to hit this to make sure we go upgrade. And we'll upgrade the spike, so it's 2 times 3 now. I think I like that. Add a bad piece to our inventory. Remove a random action or just get $8. Removing a action of my choice is generally good. But I don't like that piece that would get added. It's good for the discovery portion of the run, right? I think you give spikes to each other. I just want more perks mostly here, too. Hello, friends. What do you do again? Once per turn on taking damage, gain +1 and rage. Take +1 stun on capturing exactly 1 action. All right. Wow. I'm winding up with a lot of spikes by doing this. I guess it's assuming I'm taking 1 damage. Now, pushing enemies might kind of do something. Unclear, though. I mean, obviously I want the counter because they're all kind of coming at me. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. The preview was for you. You're already taking 19, so I guess there's no point in hitting you. Do I take more damage if I do this? Does it ruin anything? Not particularly. You're down to 1. Do I just want to take the spikes here? I think so. Your frenzy's going up. Shouldn't really be a problem. No need to push because that causes me to take damage. Because of pendulum. Okay. Because I would then deal physical damage, which would trigger their counter, and they would redirect the damage back to me. Etc, etc, etc. Etc. On combat start, here, heal to full even. I mean, it's good. It's safe. The kind of thing I could probably use for something like this, I think, right? I'm not so certain this one is doing anything. It's a bit hard to tell, though, right? It's a bit hard to tell. Dang. Nothing works like how I hope, huh? Never does. What if I do that? Then I hit up this B-boy. We do this now. Okay. Is this worth it? Let's see, that's a shop. I have 16, which isn't bad. The only other hole is the action one, which isn't great. I could just give spread to this, but we don't really need it to get spread. I don't even know if I want it to have spread, really. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Okay, we can do it like this. I do earn money by going this way, though. Well, I can't do both. No, wait, I can do both. Okay. Here's what we do. We do that. Earn the money mostly from doing that. I did get the spread. Can't see. Then use our final block over here so that we make sure we go to the shop. Big brain, +2 brain size. I do like it. Gain shield this turn, +1 repeat for each defense action captured with it. Including spikes? It's not so bad, huh? I feel like it's not too bad. It does hurt some things like Thorny Touch, I will say, though. All placed blocks spread +2 tiles. It's too bad I can't afford this and this. Add evolution cells. Have +1 tile, which can be added to a virus block. Okay, I understand what that is now, I guess. Not that great, basically, I'd say. I want to add that. Well, if I add brain size, I think it's a no-brainer, you might say. That we can take that. +$5 or remove a perk. I think Impaler might be doing nothing. No, but I want to finish the run with it because I haven't completed a run with it yet. Okay. We get a perk and a mutation if we go this way. And I feel like this combat is actually not bad at all. I'm very used to it, having seen it many times. You attack from the back, or attempt to, I should say. This is an interesting layout. Something like that. I don't gain any spikes, but what can you do, I suppose? We weren't able to get the spread. You require to be aimed at. Get a little bit of shield here. Oh, whoops, I missed somehow. My bad. How do you miss? You can get a lot of spikes here, but I do take some damage. I do recover all the damage, though. It would be nice to be able to get rid of this thing. This is an awkward shape for us now, huh? No maneuver there, but I am blocking everything, apparently. Oh, okay, right. We can get rid of that. This way, we make sure you get hit. This guy is very susceptible to counter. Is what I've discovered. Hit this thing in the front. Which, sadly, I pretty much have to get every single turn, right? Instead of going for mega spikes. Now, I am taking a couple D here. Okay, yeah, just move it over so we only capture 3 and we're fine. Very good, very good, very good. Pendulum kind of hurting me here, potentially now. Right? Take a mutation. Give uncaptured actions +1 lock. I've never gotten the locks to really do much. Gain rumble this turn, 2. Gain counter, push the closest enemy to the furthest position. I don't think we need more counter, right? This one's, like, kind of interesting, but I don't... Again, like, lock doesn't seem particularly good. No. 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 Dear God, no. I think this is a skip, which feels pretty weird. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever skipped the mutation. Ooh, if Spike isn't triggered on a turn, Spike is not removed at the end of that turn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Retention, baby. Retention. What do we got here? We got a mutation. Trait. Shop. We just went to a shop, so I think trait is the main thing I'd want, so we want to kind of go down and around. Down and around. Is there a better way? Yeah, we can do that. We can grab this single piece by doing that too, right? Okay, we can then duplicate this. Which should be fine. Looking around. You can just go like that, that. All right. Instant Reach, lock. Definitely not reach for this kind of build. Instant actually works quite well with the spikes. There was a lot of turns where I couldn't use it. Or maybe it's with the counter. Make sure I always just get the counter and I don't have to make sure I aim at it. That way I can aim at other things instead, right? Because I kind of just need this every turn. And that way I could use the bonus with the spikes as well. More perks, so we'll go this way, please. Hello, friends. Ally knocked out, heal 5. The ally in front of this creature gains a repeat. So already, really good turn 1 with 36. Wow. Yowza, wowza. Okay. 36 damage to you already. Kaboom. Kaboom. Don't say kaboom, Dan. You're already dead over there. Because you're trying to strike at me. Alright, we're using the counter automatically. If I hit this guy in the back, he will deal some damage to me. If I just hit the rock, which has damage resistance, nothing will happen. Okay. You could do something like this. I did not get my counter, so the safe thing is to simply redraw, I'm afraid. I'm still taking some damage. Nut. I gotta get the barrier out of the deck. I should make sure we use it so that there's no chance of drawing it. But now I still have one extra action than I'd probably like. I get +1 shield if I do that. The spikes are in the deck. You're not attacking. This preview is based on me hitting the rock. Only have one spike also. I push you around maybe? Will this assist me? We drew the counter. Good, you took some damage that way. You don't attack super often. There we go. Got him. Very nice. Epic? Hell yeah, let's go. What do you got? I don't think so. +1 to each instance of physical or piercing. Gain 1 serration. No. I could take this just to learn it. I'm feeling kind of comfy. You have more shield than Enrage. Enrage amount is added to each instance of physical inflicted until the end of combat. Maybe it's even okay. I'm not sure, but I think it would... I would think it would affect spike damage. I'm actually not 100% though. Do. Okay. That's a mutation. That's an upgrade. Upgrade sounds pretty jolly good. We do get a full heal, so we don't have to worry about that part. Remember. There must be a way to, yeah, reduce the damage taken. Although I just said that we don't need to worry about it. Take that. I need godly cells. I don't see any here, though. Maybe there's something crazy down there. I don't know. We can use our final to grab that money, I guess? We'll take that. Grab this. We go over here. Upgrade the spike, so it's 2 times 4 now? I think so. Remove an action or upgrade an action again. So remember, we have one more action than we'd like here. The push is not a useful thing. We might not draw the things that we want. At the same time... Oh, can I not go back now? Damn. I don't think I can go back. You can't upgrade the spike any further. The shell is pretty good. So, you could do even more counter. Particularly with that new enrage thing that we have going on, right? Like, that's quite a bit of shield, potentially. Potentially. Let me see. I just want more perks, really. You attack for rather large amounts. You start with a ton of bleed for some reason. Or ostrich. Is that what you are? No, you're a cassowary. So it's a shockingly easy opponent, I will say. I mean, you can already see how much damage it's going to take. Yup, 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 yum. It starts with a lot of bleed, but of course you knock it off right away. Okay, let's do this. For each bonus activated, you gain enrage. Oh, I'm actually taking some damage because you're coming in for a lot here. I could try to make sure I get the shell. Though, well, hold on. That's a problem. I'm only going to really get 2. Yeah. Kind of drew poorly. We do get the full heal, though. So I guess it doesn't matter. Wow, you got spicy quick. Then I better just make sure you die this turn. Yeah, we needed that shell to get drawn at the same time. But if there's no other defensive actions to capture with it, it's not going to be very helpful. Shield gain is converted to temporary max health, which lasts until the end of the combat. Nah, that's no good for us, right? It's pretty bad. No. Nah, it's not that good, right? All shield actions have instant. I would imagine that counts the shell, but I'm not even sure. But it's kind of bad, right? Repeat for each defense action captured with it. So you wouldn't really want that. There's testicle. I'm not obsessed with it, though. I can get +1 in rage, I guess, for just grabbing that. In the meantime, though. Okay. We're almost at the end already. I think the runs could be a little longer. I very rarely say that a roguelike could be longer. But I think this is an actual instance of it. I think this is a very rare instance of it. I have 28 bucks. Great way down there. That's an upgrade. The upgrade is not as good anymore, I'd say. You can take that. Just making sure I'm not getting myself killed or anything. If I use the single block, not great. I think it's the trait we actually want, particularly to see if we can get some repeat. We really got to get down there is the thing. If I do that, it's not great in terms of what I get out of it. I can't reach that. Damn, that's too bad, huh? Wait. Aha! Nice jolly suck at the end there. Repeat, yes. We can give it to this big spike again. 3 times 4 spikes now. I could skip this if I want, huh? We don't have any more exploration. You might want to... If we had more exploration, you'd always take this. But now it's just... Since we don't, it's going to have to just be something that I use every shuffle, right? Which I don't think is very good. They weren't good pieces, of course. What do you got? Oh, it's our friends. Hello, friends. No Eeyore for us today. Oh, we did not draw the thing. Uh-oh. That's really bad. So now the question is, what should I do here? I can gain a lot of spikes and nearly kill him, practically, right? I'm not getting that shell down there. I am taking a bit of damage, but this just deals so much if I do it. I think I kind of have to. I don't know who to hit here. I take less damage from attacking you, apparently. Why is that? Now, why is that? Heals and inflicts stagger on the target. Okay. Gotcha. A lot of spikes coming in here. Taking a lot of damage again, though. Growing my brain turns out to have been not great, I would say. I didn't draw this, you piece of crap. Well, luckily it didn't matter. I can just gain a ton of spikes and hold it over for next turn, basically. Go ahead and hit it. It's fine. 21. Now you're gonna put a bunch of heals on, which is fine by me. Can we heal back up? Lovely. I could have redrawn to try to, like, get some stuff done. You're gonna heal. How come you're not really taking the damage here? If I swap you two around, does that help? You get the heal and you take a ton of damage. I only take 3, so that's not so bad. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, gotcha. I saw that. Oh. More spikes, please. How come you didn't strike back there? I wonder. I'm gonna gain the spikes. Now you don't have counter, but you do. Okay. I understand now. You're about to grow. I shouldn't deal damage to you because you get healed to full when that happens. You are thinking. You are also sensitive. A sensitive monster. Gain the spikes. Attack the thing in the back. Very nice. 3 times 6 now. Uh-oh. Heal and apply bleed to self. Less than ideal. Our big spike is here. Ah, crap. Which kills the thing in the back, which will heal you. That is not good. Oh, I didn't draw this. Crap.
How does this keep happening?
I think I should just redraw, honestly. Oh, crap. I'm taking like 12. Okay, that's a lot less if I do this, though. Okay. I don't know if I should really push you back like that, but I did. Okay. I'm about to fix it. That's 4 captured. Okay. We pushed you. Oh, no. So I have a good amount of spikes here. I just gotta make sure I target the right enemy. Kabum! Dead. That was actually kind of close, though, right? That was actually kind of close. It was getting a little out of hand. That's the scary part for sure. All right, let's hope that we got some unlocks. This game really is great. I mean, we just need more stuff, you know, but I found myself just wanting to keep playing it. I'm over 12 hours now in it. I know it isn't crazy yet, but good start for day 1 early access, I think. All right, come on, show me what we got. We did get something. At least one thing. I have so many things to unlock. It would show a lot. There would be a lot more variety if I did just unlock a lot of things here. Self-damage and physical actions all have +1 repeat, and the base output amount is set to the repeat amount. Okay, so you'd want low number, but high repeat. Oh gosh, that's very particular, right? We got some other loadouts to check out here too, as can be seen, so there's more to the game. So if you want to see more, make sure you let me know. Thank you so much for watching some more Winnie's Hole, but I'd love to play some more. I'd love to play some more. I don't think I've tried this one. Gain +1 counter on capturing an action, which has a movement effect. Ooh, sounds easy. Shuffle, oh, I've never seen that. Once every 2 turns. Shuffle the positions of actions on the brain board. Ooh, that is different. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in another video.